Hey there, future Canadian students. Welcome back to this channel where we bring you the inside scoop of what it's really like to study in Canada. Today, we're diving into the heart of student life at Mohawk College, right here in Ontario, one of the top choices for international students looking for hands on learning and an awesome campus vibe. But it's not just about academics here, it's about the experience. Ever wonder what it's like to learn, live, and explore like a Mohawk student? Well, buckle up. From high tech labs to cozy study spots, and even the best places to grab a bite between classes, we're showing you all the highlights and hidden gems that make this place
Yes.
feel like home.
Yeah, so I
First up, a bit of background. Mohawk College, located here in Hamilton, Ontario, has a rich history dating back over 50 years. With more than 100 programs and a focus on hands-on learning, it's become a go-to choice for students worldwide. Today, it's especially popular among international students because of the supportive campus culture and excellent career services. So let's dive in.
This is the print lab.
Okay, this is the print lab.
Yeah, this is where we do really all the print projects, right? So we've got like package design, all those kind of things that need to get printed out.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really great studio.
There's lots.
Lots to work on, lots to see. There's Steve there. He runs the print lab. So yeah. Other than that, down this hallway is more like of the photography. I don't know if you want to keep going down here.
Let's go.
All right. So we've got, if you want to look at any of the student samples.
These are the students.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots of, and these are second year students from 2023.
Wow.
So really great work. If that's something you're interested in.
Amazing.
Yeah. There's first year photography from last year.
Okay.
And all the way down the hall is the music program, which unfortunately isn't going to continue anymore. So the students that are taking it now are just finishing up their program, and then it's gonna be over, unfortunately. But
Okay.
yeah, so
But most of the famous Canadian bands, they don't come to music school.
not always, not always. It can really just come from you just doing music, right? But I understand some people want to go to school and kind of get the more theory of it.
For me, those are the real musicians. The ones
Yeah.
that actually go to school for it.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. So we'll just make our way back around. Yeah, broadcasting. There's video and radio. It's like television. This is Social Inc. It's a equity, diversity, and inclusion space. So they do events all the time.
Can we take a look at
Yeah, of course. Please go in. Yeah. So it's a safe space, and they provide resources, and it's just an inclusive space for students.
Okay.
And also casting here. There's a studio in there. Lots of equipment, cameras, audio, really whatever you need for study room. Yeah. And the radio is right here. That's like something they do for their program, and there's also job opportunities there. Yeah.
So, the whole environment is the radio station.
Yeah, it goes live, and feel free to have a look in. There might be someone working, I'm not sure.
No one's there.
No one's there, but it's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty cool to look at.
Sure.
So, there's the radio station. This is kind of cool here. They will do cooking classes sometimes here. Yeah, like they've had some big chefs come in, and they'll do cooking classes for anyone really who wants to. Yeah. Are you interested in like policing or any of those kind of programs?
Policing?
Yeah, like criminal justice.
Nah.
No? Okay. So we'll skip that then. We'll skip that. So we're leaving F wing, now we're coming up on C wing. The way I remember C wing, it's kind of like the central part of the school. You've got security service, you have the McIntyre Performing Arts Center, and they do, like, they'll have outreach. So they'll have, for example, all these people come in and perform, and you can buy tickets and go and see live music, and yeah. Right, so this is the, it recently got renamed, but it used to be called the Square, I'm pretty sure. Now it's a resource for students. So they'll come in, you can get any support really you need about finances, etc. Yep. Campus store if you want to get your merch. International? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great school for international students. But here's the campus store. There's lots of international student supports here, and I'll get to that as we go on. There's kind of like a walk-in clinic too, so you can go in and get any health services really you need.
Health or just mental health?
Mental health, absolutely, yeah. There's a counselor. There's counselors on site you can go and talk to. Yeah. And there's their office right there. All right. Going into my final year in September.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love it, honestly. The teachers are great. Very supportive. Sorry. Yeah. So now we're coming up on...
But you're Canadian, right?
I am Canadian, yeah. I'm from Ontario.
Ontario.
Yeah.
What part of Ontario?
Specifically, I'm from like Port Dover. Do you know where that is?
No.
It's like a small town about, well, a mock-up crime kind of scene. You'll see when we go down there.
Okay. A mock-up crime scene.
Yeah, like they have a police car in there, and students that are taking policing or police foundations, they can basically do like a lab, and you'll see when we get down there, it's like a simulation lab of a crime scene. Yeah. It won't be open right now, but you can see there's like a thing on the wall. Yeah. So you can see what it would look like. They usually have it open during open house. So yeah, here it is here. Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. On your left here, this is accommodations. So say you have an exam, you need more time, you would come here, they would give you that extra time or whatever extra help you need. Here's like a list of the things they offer. Yeah, if you wanna.
This is the multi-sensory lab?
Yes. Okay. So this is what they do. So it's a recreational, therapeutic, and educational space. It's like a lab for people that are taking anything that like sports like that need like multisensory lab. It's a little bit hard to explain. You might be able to kind of look in. I don't know. No. It's kind of like for like therapy and that sort of thing, like physical therapies. Other than that, if you look over here, yeah, this is a testing center in here. So before you come to Mohawk, you're gonna have to take it's a test you have to take to basically see how good your English, your writing skills are. And based on how you do on that, you'll get placed into a communications class in your first year of whatever you're taking. And those tests occur in the summer before your program starts. Yeah, so it's called, what's the name of it? I think it's called, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's almost like a literacy test.
Okay.
Yeah. Community employment services such as like co-op. So this is kind of that direction would take you to
So
those.
that's right for the international students,
Mhm.
language and culture, community employment services.
Yep.
Okay.
And so down there, I actually haven't really been down there much.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That means you don't take a lot of international students.
I haven't. I usually talk about it, but I haven't taken that
actually
direction.
where I was
Do you want to go? Do you want to go
Sure.
that way?
Sure.
Sure. Perfect.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Let's do it. J Wing. Oh, amazing. Yeah, this is good to know.
You hardly come here.
No. I usually like go in the direction, but I don't come in here.
Okay.
This is good to look at though, I guess. No, honestly my geography is like a little poor, so I would always love to learn more. Like,
Yeah. Most people here think that Africa is a country. Africa is a continent.
continent, right?
54 countries.
54 countries, eh?
Yeah, I think that's about between 15 and 54, yeah.
Indigenous student services.
Okay.
They'll have events, outreach. Yeah.
These are the owners of the Canadian land, right?
Yeah. This is like the belt here. The history connection, like, yeah. So this is the marketplace. Sometimes they'll have similar things set up too. Cafeteria, my favorite spot. And on this, you can load money onto this and you can use it to pay. Other than that, you're just paying out of pocket with whatever you want to buy here, unless you live in residence, which you get a meal plan.
So, like, how much will it cost to have a decent meal on campus?
To have a decent meal? Depends where you're going, because there's Tim Hortons, and then there's like Subway, so it could be anywhere from like $10 to $15. Yeah, information.
Of course, please. And then after that, I can give you some free popcorn inside. So
Awesome.
what we do is this is a learning support center, and what we do here is we give free tutoring services for students, and we have like also the math drop-in sessions, so students can come in after class or before class, and we can teach them whatever topic they didn't understood in their math class, which is really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they can also sign up for any free tutoring services we have. We cover most of the courses in all of the programs, so they can just come in, meet a one-on-one tutor for an hour, and they just can explain anything that they didn't understand in the course. So it's really helpful, and it is free. All right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you want one of those cards? Are you okay? Yeah? You can add that to your...
There you go. There's free popcorn inside, so you can just come inside and grab some.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Do you want some popcorn? You're good? Okay. Do you want to check out the cafeteria?
Sure, let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah. So we can feel free to walk through.
So this is like the food court.
Yeah, food court, And then there's Subway right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Subway's everywhere.
Yeah. Just that right over here. And actually the food court extends over to the other side of the school.
Okay.
So we'll check that out shortly.
So the other side of the school shares the same food courts?
Yeah.
The other side?
It goes underneath, like through the tunnel there. But we're gonna go up the stairs and then we'll get there at some point. Yeah. So many different cultures. Yeah.
And I also noticed that there's a large Nigerian community here also.
Oh, it's amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Right, so we got Starbucks, and then further down on the right is going to be the library.
Okay.
So that's like a great place to study, get some books,
Yeah.
if you like to read.
Is the library open 24 hours?
I believe it closes approximately the same time that the school closes.
Okay, the school closes.
I think it does, especially on the weekends. I know it does.
Okay.
Throughout the week, I'm not sure what time it does close.
Okay.
I've never really been on campus like too late, so I'm not sure.
So, does that live on campus?
Yeah, I live in residence right now. There's a residence building. If that's something of interest, I can show you that towards the end. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Great. Do you want to check out the library?
Sure, I would love to.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, and there's also a silent study. It's just down to the right, and then there's like a little tiny room. Yeah. Tons of books to take out. Textbook. You're gonna love. I think you're really gonna love all the glass panels on the side.
Yeah.
Wait till you see it. It's cool.
So students can come here.
Yeah.
Work some projects.
Exactly. It's kind of like a big meeting room.
Awesome.
It's great, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can come here, be social, do your thing. Also, there's printers too. You just have to put money on your one card and use it. Yeah. So now, actually, this is going to be a point of interest for you, is the School of Business. So that's where tourism is. Tourism classes, business classes, some health classes. So let's go have a look here. No worries. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy to be a tour guide. I like showing people around. I like meeting new people such as you. It's really fun. Since October of last year. Hey. I've been doing it since last October, so a few months. Yeah. Right, so now we're in I-Wing. It's this top part is just a big circle, so we'll just go in a circle and then go back. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. Are you interested in engineering at all? Yeah? Okay. So we're all... Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, we'll check that out too then. There's a really big engine. Okay. So this is E-Wing. So this is the engineering. Is this hallway, and then underneath there's more engineering classes. There's so much here, like so many engineering programs. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, great. So she's probably in some of these classrooms then. Yeah. There's lots of labs, as you see, a robotics lab, game design, automation. Yeah, the list goes on, honestly. I have a big list of all the engineering programs if you ever want to know the complete list, but it's extensive. So I'm studying graphic design right now. Yeah. So I'm in the F wing where we started. Yeah. But if you're in engineering, you're probably going to be here a lot. Do you want to check out this area of the school? The A wing? This is pretty awesome. It's a zero carbon building. Yeah.
Zero carbon building.
Yeah, so it's disconnected like from the school. It's its own kind of building, and it uses renewable energy to work basically. When I'm not sure which year this came in. It's a newer building though, as you can see.
Awesome.
Yeah. But it's a Canada Green building, so it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Mohawk College is really into sustainability, so they have like a sustainable garden where they'll grow like vegetables and sell it at a stand, and it's really interesting. But this building is extremely sustainable, and this is the digital center. If you're into 3D printing. So there's digital services here. It's a great collaboration space.
Awesome.
Hi, how are you? Good.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, feel free to check it out. It's a great study space too. And this you might find interesting. This is a recording studio. So if you ever need to record something, there's a microphone set up in there.
What is the MSA?
It's the Mohawk Students Association.
Okay.
I get to say that right. They do all the events, like going to Canada's Wonderland, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Here it is here. This is just the office, but here are all the things they offer, right? So clubs and communities, events, advocacy, grad photos. You also get a health and dental plan when you come here. And you can opt out of that if you want, but it's like insurance, so it's great to have. Other than that, they help operate your Presto card. And down at the end is the cellar, which sounds terrifying, but it's actually just like the pub, like the on-campus like pub to get like drinks and stuff. Little courtyard area. Yeah. It really is. It can be a little overwhelming, but there's lots of people to help you out on your first day here. So yeah, this is the cellar. I don't know that they're open right now.
We check it out.
Yeah, we can try the door. Let's see. Let's have a look. I don't know that they would be. No. That's okay. And also there's the cellar too. The door, there's another entrance. Yeah, there's that door back there. Also lets you into the cellar. Yeah. And it wraps around. It's just cut off where we're standing. But it wraps around. There's like a track that goes around. Yeah. And that's just open basketball. Like, just go in and and there's treadmills there too. So I guess residents, do you want to see that? Yeah? No problem. Oh, another thing to mention is all around campus they have these like big yellow boxes. So if you're in an emergency, you just press that button and security will come to you. Yeah. Which is another thing to mention. So if you want to park here, you have to pay for parking. Okay. At the beginning of the year, you have to pay for like a pass for parking. Okay. It's in the same spot where you get your one card. So you get your one card picture, then you get your parking pass if you need it. Yeah. Sorry. This.
Alright, so this is
Alright.
site.
Thank you.
So, each person.
Oh, this is different with the shelving in here.
Yeah, so some rooms got slightly remodeled.
Nice.
With countertops and shelving.
Very nice.
Yeah, just a few of them. Then this should be here.
The students have to be the same sex.
Yes, same sex. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not co-ed, unfortunately, but that's policy, I guess. So it depends. So if you're looking for winter semester, so with meal plan, it's $5,655, something like that, 50 cents. So that includes the $1,250 meal plan. Academic year rates tend to change. So you're looking at least $11,000, just a little bit more than $11,000, depending on the meal plan you choose. There is a $2,500, $28, a $32, and a $3,400 meal plan.
So the meal plan is inclusive, or is separate from the $5,600?
It's included.
It's included.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, so winter would be $4,415 for residence fees and $1,250 with meal plan. And our residence team will assign rooms based on, so if it's winter semester, there really isn't roommate selection. So basically what you get is the highest match possible. So based on the questionnaire that you fill out, Ava would know more about the questions that were asked, because there's like how cold or warm you like it, your study habits, your sleeping habits, cleanliness, stuff like that.
Yeah, like hobbies too, like what your interests are, what you're studying. But you don't necessarily get matched with someone that's studying the same thing as you, like, so.
You get to like talk to other residents and select your roommate based on, conversations that you have. I have never seen the roommate portal. I believe you have. Can you go into more detail, because I've never seen it?
The roommate portal?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you go in, you sign in, you click on like what your application is. I think you can talk with people through it, though I don't really think I ever have. Okay. I just got matched with someone. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
It's been a while.
There would be a roommate portal.
Yeah.
Where you can,
Down the hallway, there's a games room, movie lounge.
Yeah. Study lounge on the 3rd floor.
Study lounge.
Can we see those?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's also part of the tour.
Okay.
Are we going that way?
Yes, we are. I know. All right, so we are going to the movie lounge.
Oh, thanks.
Rooms
Yeah.
All right. So first things first. Oh. This is our lounge.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. So actual theater style seating. We have big screen TV there. Blu-ray player. People can connect their stuff to the TV if they would like.
So they can play games here?
Yes. Yeah, so RAs typically do events in here. They do like karaoke night. They've had a few game nights in here. But yeah, karaoke night is the big one that's very popular.
It's so good. Like in my experience, you could have a class at 8 a.m. and leave at 7:55 and you would be there on time. Not that I would like recommend it, but...
Well, do a lot of students live outside campus?
On campus?
Outside campus.
Oh, outside campus. I don't know. What would you think? I feel like there's a lot of people here. Like I would say this is...
We have quite a bit.
Yeah. I do know like there's places for students, like the website.
Yeah, like GG.
Yeah.
Marketplace are like the only two other ones.
Thank you. Thank you.
But if you go to Student Life in our 203, they do have the off-campus housing thing. So they would also have information as well. So this is our
Man, I never come in
study
here.
lounge.
Oh, this chair is way nicer.
So it's only open 24/7 during final exams. Otherwise, it's open from 8 to 11, like most of our lounges are. Yes. But the only lounge right now that is open 24/7 is the one directly behind Moe's. So that's also a nice place to hang out. But yeah, this is our very popular games lounge. We have our foosball, ping pong, pool. All equipment is rentable at the front desk. First come, first serve. Just hand in your one card. We'll give you the equipment. Bring back. Give you one card back. Yeah. Our common kitchen. If you need to actually do any actual cooking, you can do it here. We got 2 stoves and ovens, microwave, plenty of space.
So you have this on level floor?
Just the main floor.
Just this floor?
Yeah, just the main floor. And this is accessible 24/7. And this is our laundry room, which is also accessible 24/7.
Thank you.
This out of the way, forgot about it. So when you move in, you get a laundry card that looks like this, which you will take to that machine to load money onto it and use it on our machines here.
Is this enough for then? How many students are in this one of our students?
Yeah. So we also run hotel during the summer, so it's very popular. But it rarely gets to the point where all the machines are occupied.
Yeah.
Unless someone decides to, hey, I'm going to separate my laundry into every single machine. It's like that one student did last year that pissed me off. Because I had multiple students come down and say, all the machines are in use. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, one student just did handful. And I'm like, are you kidding? But yeah. So no, it's not normal for them to all be used at once. And welcome to Moe's.
Oh, breakfast.
Your main meal plan we use is our famous Moe's.
So once you loaded your meal card, come in and have whatever meal you want.
Yep,
Right?
of course, yeah.
There's a menu up there if you want to look at it.
I like the fact that having the prices, they also show the amount of calories you're taking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to know. And they also have dinner specials too.
Oh, dinner specials
Yeah,
are pretty nice.
very good.
That's why what I miss about working 3 to 11, I just get dinner special all the time.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And the chef will like make them, and then you can get dinner specials, and they change all the time. Like. Yeah, you can eat in here if you want.
Yeah, you can eat here, you
Yeah.
can eat here.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, plenty of students come in here to either lunch or nice place to relax and chill.
Some of the tour guides, like my coworkers I've made friends with, they have different backgrounds than I do, and it's just so cool to like be surrounded by different culture and yeah, have different friends, different experience. Yeah. So we'll go back over that way. Absolutely. Yes. Like the MSA that we were talking about, the MSA events, they would do things all the time. So you can really get to meet people that way. You could make tons of new friends from going to the events they have. Like for example, last year I went to Canada's Wonderland and I just made friends on the bus to Canada's Wonderland. And they have like, oh gosh, I've been to so many. I went to Halloween one where I dressed up and made some friends from my Halloween costume I was wearing. So yeah, so many ways to meet people here, really. This here, honestly, I've always kind of wondered what it is. I know it's a mobile classroom. I believe there's a classroom in there. I don't really know what goes on in there though. So we can ask and see. Yeah, it's been there since I started here.
It reminds me of a movie trailer.
Yeah.
Right, that they use in Hollywood.
Yes.
And that's a wrap on our Mohawk College tour. I hope you enjoyed seeing what it's like to be a student here and all the amazing resources Mohawk has to offer. Whether you're interested in the programs, the community, or the support systems in place, Mohawk College could be the perfect fit for you. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions about studying in Canada. And I'll see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.